don't know about you guys, but that voltage life is way too good for me. What's up guys, it's Aaron back with another video. And today, we have a very special product. But first, so, as I was saying, this is the Limitless Lithium Retro Pro 56, and what makes this thing so sweet is that this is one of the first, if not the first, underhood safe lithium technology. Let me open up this bad boy and we'll take a deeper dive. You know, I should probably not cut toward my face. Go ahead and not do that. Like this, the final cut. All right, we are greeted by styrofoam, which we know we don't need on this channel. And then we're greeted by some bolts that connect to the top of the battery terminal. These will be very handy. More styrofoam. We have the battery itself. This thing is packed really well. There's styrofoam everywhere. This goes there. And just take out the organ. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, it comes with handles too. That's kind of convenient for examples like this. All right, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Limitless Lithium Retro Pro 56. Now, what makes this so special is its underhood safe lithium technology. This thing weighs 21 pounds and individually can support between 9,000 and 13,000 watts, depending on your alternator setup and your alternator current. This is LiFePO 4 technology. It's 56 amp hours. It has a resting voltage of 13.1 to 13.4 volts. This Limitless Lithium Retro Pro 56 has a Group 24 casing. Let me go ahead and measure it for you real quick. So first thing you do when you're measuring a battery is you don't want to put the tape on top of the terminals. You're asking for a pretty bad day. This battery has a length of 10.25 inches. This battery from the bottom to the top of the terminal, we're looking at 8.75 inches, and probably one of the most important measurements. The girth stands in at 6.5 inches. That's a thick boy. Now on the top of the battery here, we can see all the beautiful designs. We have the positive terminal on the left and the negative terminal on the right. And we have these heavy duty handles to help lift the battery in and out of situations, but it's only 21 pounds, so you don't really need to worry about it. Moving to the back side of the battery, there's an exact replica of the front, nothing new here. We have some very important information. I'll go ahead and zoom in here so you can see everything. So who's this battery for? This is for the people who want to replace a bunch of batteries for one battery that'll fit under their hood. Now this standalone battery can support your system's requirements and your vehicle's requirements. Again, it can support 9,000 to 13,000 watts depending on your alternator current. This battery can also be mixed with the Cyber Series, the Cyber 6K, and the Cyber 12K. It can also be mixed with the original Blue Series batteries. Now, if you have an AGM in the rear or an AGM up front, it's not recommended to mix lithium with AGM. Reason being is AGM's resting voltage is anywhere between like 12.4 and 12.9, and this battery's resting voltage is anywhere between 13.1 and 13.4 volts. Now what'll happen is, since the AGM's resting voltage is lower than the Limitless, the AGM will slowly draw current from the Limitless until the Limitless matches the resting voltage of the AGM. Now, you can get around that with an isolator, but it's still not recommended. The best bet would just be run this battery by itself, which you can do, it's very capable of. If you need extra juice or more reserve, you can just pair it with another one of these under the hood. There's also a Retro Pro 30, and if you need something in the back, you can just throw like a Cyber 6K back there, a Cyber 12K. This is also not to be mixed with any other lithium technology, like C-Max or LTO or any of those guys. Now, what's really cool about this battery is we also sell a tender to take care of this thing for the longevity purposes. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is probably one of the best investments you can make to keep your batteries tip-top shape. So what this is the Limitless Lithium Smart Tender. Let me go ahead and open this thing up and show you what it's about. So this tender isn't necessarily a charger. It is, but it isn't. This will charge your battery to 90% state of charge, which on these guys is anywhere between 13.9 and 14.1 volts. The reason why this does that is because if you charge to 100% or 100% of the time, so if you were to charge this to 14.8 volts every single time, it'll slowly deteriorate the longevity of the battery. So we sell this with this as a kit to make sure that your battery stays in tip-top shape for the entire life that you have it. Now, the cool thing about this is it's a smart tender, so it'll do everything automatically for you. Say that you have this hooked up to your battery. This actually won't start tending the battery until this reads the voltage of the battery is in the high 12s or low 13s. And again, it'll only charge it to about 90% state of charge, which is 13.9, 14, 14.1. This smart tender pretty much just keeps your battery as healthy as possible for as long as possible. Now, if you need all the capacity of this battery, you can throw a Limitless 8 amp charger or 25 amp charger on here and reach the full 14.8 volts, which is plenty fine. But for everyday usage, you just want to make sure that you charge this thing to 90% state of charge with this guy. And another feature that this thing has is repair mode. So when this light is illuminated, you're putting 3.5 amps into the battery. If you press this mode button, it switches to this light, which is the 12 volt repair. So say you probe your battery and you're reading like 8 volts, 9 volts, 10 volts. The last thing you want to do is throw a bunch of juice into it. What's going to happen is the cells are going to expand, your battery is going to swell, the battery is going to be irreplaceable. So this smart tender will actually put 0, 1, or 2 amps into the battery, repairing the cells. And then once this smart tender realizes that this battery is up to the high 12s, low 13s, it will automatically switch into the tender mode and then charge to 90% state of charge, which is 13.9 to 14.1. Something I'd also like to note that you don't see on a lot of chargers or tenders is you can see the state of charge here. These lights will illuminate depending on what state of charge your battery is at. We have 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. This Limitless Lithium Smart Tender relieves all questions out of the matter. It does everything for you. It switches modes. It'll charge accordingly. This is probably one of the best package deals that you can get. This package is also available in a Retro 30 style, but for the sake of this video, this is the 56. So who is this combo for? This is for the people running LifePo 4 technology. This is underhood safe lithium technology, one of the first, if not the first products of its kind, weighing in only at 21 pounds. You get the handles to lift in and out of your battery compartment under the hood. We get the smart tender. We get 9,000 to 13,000 watts depending on your alternator current. We get one battery replacing 5 to 8 AGMs. Not only are you saving a bunch of weight, you're saving a bunch of room. You're also saving a bunch of hassle of a bunch of wires running up and over each other. All underhood safe, 9,000 to 13,000 watts, 21 pounds. Handles to carry in and out of vehicles. Smart tender taking care of all your questions. Now this package is available at skyhighcardio.com. I'll leave a link in the description below for the combo. If you have a 12-volt system, this battery is going to do everything that you need it to do and then some. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the Limitless Lithium Retro Pro 56 with the smart tender. I'm going to go not mix this with Milk Bank.